good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome to Great Trading Lab. Before we get started, kindly click on the subscription button, like and share this video. I want to talk about the trade we entered last week, and I called it on my free Telegram group, as you can see it on the screen. As you can see it on the screen, I called it on my free Telegram group. We took the buy from this point here last week, and then this other week we took the buy first of all from this point. Let me go to the 4 hours. We took the buy somewhere here. The first one I dropped it on the group somewhere here, but we had this here we had this little retracement from here. Then we had the pullback again back to this point. I had another position here, but we also sold back down here. And then I also have another position in this place because I had a retracement on the 1 hour. This break and retracement on the 1 hour, so I took another position here and also here. So I have different position here, but still on my own risks. But overall, I'm expecting this market to buy up to 2.34311, and this is just the trade I will just be focusing on. Even next week I'll just be holding this position, and then maybe I'm going to be checking other pairs because I have like 2 or 3 other pairs that I'm also interested in trading next week. So first of all, we are going to talk about Euro USD. I was expecting a little bit of retracement back to this POI, but it seems we're already having market pulling down already. We already have market pulling down because we reacted on this zone here. We reacted on this zone, from here. The market reacted from this point here. We broke here, we broke below this point, we retraced back here. Still the same thing, as you can see. Market reacted in this point here. So as you can see, this particular point, we have been having so many reactions here. Even when we broke below this structure, the market still retraced back to this point. When we broke above, the market still retraced back to this point. So the market have really been playing in this particular zone here. So that was why when we the close here, we had the market retrace on this particular point. But at first I was expecting this market at least to go back to this POI, and maybe next week we may have the retracement, or we'll just have a continuation from here because of these reactions here that we have been having in this particular zone. So if I want to take the trade next week, this is what I'll be expecting. At least we should have a little bit of retracement to this point here for us to take this trade. But I'm not like very much interested in placing a trade on Euro USD because I'm still holding a position on Gbpnzd, and I think that is also the position I'll be holding for next week. But this is just like my outlook, what I'll be looking out for the week, like just the next trade I'll be looking out for the week. But this trade may play out next week, so it's just like a additional trade. But personally, I'm not going to take this trade. Another trade I'm also interested in trading is Gbpnzd. Gbpnzd, we are very much bearish on this pair, and I'm expecting more bearish movement from next week. But I'll be interested in trading this pair if we break below this neckline. You know that here we are having a clear head and shoulder that is forming in this point. In this point from here, this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and then this is the right shoulder. So now what is going to make me now to take this trade is if we have a breakout from this point. If we have a breakout from this point, that's how I'm going to know my entry. We just break out from here, then let me see a little bit of retracement, then I'm going to take the trade from here. I'm also very interested in trading this Gbpnzd sell. I'm also very much interested in trading this Gbpnzd sell, because if you also look at the daily we are very much bearish, and we also have a hanging man on the daily candlestick, so it is a very nice trade, and I'm also interested in trading it next week. But if we don't have the clear break and retracement on the 4 hours, if we don't have the break and the retracement on these 4 hours, I'm not going to take this sell. I'm not going to take this sell, because on the 1 hour, if you look at on the 1 hour time frame, we are still bullish. So when we break below this structure, that means 1 hour structure have changed from a uptrend to downtrend. So this way we'll be taking our sell from. So I'm very much interested in Gbpnzd sell, and I'll also be dropping it on my free Telegram. So if you are not on my free Telegram, click on my profile, and then you are going to see the free the Telegram group link on my profile. Then you click and join the group. So another trade I'll be looking out for is Gbpnzd. Gbpnzd, I had a position here after this first entry, but I hit SL, but I'm still expecting bullish movement on Gbpnzd. On this particular level. If you notice, if we go back to this point, you will see that the market have been reacting on this particular point. We broke here and we test this point, then sell down. We also retrace back here, continue selling down. When we broke out from here, we had a retracement here, and we broke out from here, which we retrace here. The market sold up, came back to this zone, and I've not been able to break this zone since. So this is my point of interest. But I'll be waiting for a little bit of retracement on the 1 hour, like back to this point, before the buy continuation to the upside. But I'm still watching this position, because this position we like it. I noticed a lot of wicks on Gbpnzd, but we are still waiting. Let's see how the market is going to react on this psychological level. Then we are going to take a buy to the upside. I was also interested in this AUD/USD. I was also very interested in this AUD/USD, but at some point I think we are not going to have this retracement to this place I was expecting. So this is my new point of interest. If you notice, the market reacted on this point here. The market reacted on this point here, even though if you go back, you are still going to see the same thing, that the market reacted here, the same thing here. So now this is what I'm going to be expecting next week. As you can see on the 4 hours, we are very much bearish. I'm going to be expecting a little bit of retracement back to this zone, and then before a sell continuation on the 4 hours. Because on the 1 hour we are still very much bullish on the 1 hour. So I'll be expecting the 1 hour time frame to switch to bearish structure before I take any sell. So I'm also interested in these AED USD sales. As you can see on the 1 week, we are very much bullish, but we are going to have a retracement down to this point before any bullish reaction from this zone. But we'll be expecting a bullish reaction from this zone, and this is where I'm going to be closing my trade from. So this is it for next week. This is my outlook for next week, and I will just be holding my Gbpnzd trade to TP, and any entry I have, I'll be dropping it on my free Telegram. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also to join my free Telegram channel, and also like and share this video. Thank you.